Hi. 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 Welcome back to NieR Replicant. Um, what part is this? I do not remember.
Vice, you dumbass!
Sure, let's
Start
watch
making
this.
sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us.
When I first watched the trailer, well, not the trailer, when I first watched some videos of NieR Replicant when it came out, I was like, she should sound nice, but like I thought she was gonna sound like, I don't know, girly in a way, but I was wrong. Oh, oh. I should have brought a water down here. This is part 13. 13. I forgot what I was doing, so I think I was doing ow, some quests. I think. Oops. I'm just about to go to where the red X is. I think kinda is out here. I don't know why she will I don't know why she won't come into the village. There she is. Oh, they should not be right here. Where's Kaine? Oh, she just stands there and it's so fucking creepy. NieR Replicant is a really great game. Everyone should play it. If you have the money for it. I don't know. I think we're going to a new place. I think. Oh yeah, Forest of the Myth. Okay, now I remember. As long as that fucking boar isn't over here, we should be fine. Oh, a lizard! Give me that fucking lizard tail. How many do I have now? I need one more. Okay. I'll keep searching for a fucking lizard. And then I'll go look for mouse tails or whatever the fuck. Ah, eat that. Kinda, you just stand there, dude, and it's fucking scary sometimes. I feel like this game is gonna make me cry. Like all the other games I played. No doubt about it. Medicinal herb. Okay, well I'll come back and do this shit when I find something. When I go to the forest with me. What the fuck was that? Maybe I'm tripping, but you know who I want to see so bad? Email. Email is a very cool dude. Kid, I don't know. Oh, this place is so pretty. This place is so pretty.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm
kinda?
certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Where's Kaine? Can she even come in here? Hold on, let me come in and then out, because I don't think she's supposed to be out here. Maybe she is, I don't know. Did she fucking kill the... Oh, that's a rock. No, it's not. That's a boar. Come on. Can you come in here? Can you come in here, Kaine? I guess not. Oops. Who is that? Hi, sir. Oops.
Beware, beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Oh my god. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at NieR and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of the myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you
said.
saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes,
Said the
I
mayor.
think you have.
In other words,
Said
we've
NieR.
caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm NieR's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous, preposterous, completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who NieR had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
NieR and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his word carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Ah! Oh my god!
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to NieR like a contagion. I don't know how to say that. Contagion. I don't know how to say that. Wait, said NieR suddenly. Did someone say condition? Condition? I don't know. Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing the started Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming or something that dreams. What the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, NieR's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said, those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of paper from his pockets. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding at his approval at NieR. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease that we call death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked up all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. NieR nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, said NieR, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Silence! Cried Vice. The grimoire looked from NieR to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem surprised to see us when you first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization drawing on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and our dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager to be done with this place as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of NieR and Vice. We're all counting on you. As NieR slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of deja vu. I saw this man before, he thought. But where? NieR's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd be confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went in, the more the forest closed in around them. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving that to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion, unhindered by either terrain or physical effort. He spent most of his time urging NieR to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, NieR snapped. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to talk. You don't have to walk. NieR leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss rolled out the boil that rattled his teeth. NieR slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice, what's going on? NieR could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as NieR's ears seemed to be ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Shriek, shriek. I don't know. I don't know how to make sounds. Ooh. I am just game. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, NieR began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't calling out. They were asking a question. One with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it sort of feels forced. But maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is a seesaw. A secret? The answer's a secret? I think I'm wrong. Inwardly furious that Vice left into the task, NieR sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insect stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before NieR like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us. Did I do it? Ah! Said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, NieR moved on with a new intensity. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on the path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said NieR after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, NieR picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. NieR grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He is right. After all, this is one that's pretty easy. I enter the window through the night, but no glass. When the night falls, I vanish. What am I? The sun. The sunlight. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst out from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried NieR, awaking Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? NieR walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from the neck to the toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Damn, how long is this? Okay. Began NieR. But before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? NieR tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing here, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said NieR, but at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but at the end of the night, I have 3. What am I? Hold on. What? Hold on. I don't know this one. Holy shit, how is this an easy one? Let me search this up. Cause I'm dumb! I think it's a demon. I don't know. Oh, it's a man. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor? Cried NieR. The small man slowly shook his head. I'm not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Ugh! Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go on, but now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As NieR watched, mist seeped from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When NieR and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped NieR's and pumped it so fiercely that it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. Ah! By the great heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if you were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. NieR withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as NieR filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. NieR cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility. Futility itself. NieR and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? Continued Vice. It is words that control the death dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. Without, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. This is the first time I've felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had slightly more real qualities to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. NieR shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did. I'm back. He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at NieR and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached out and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor, as a worry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in a short order, I am sure, said Vice. For now you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained. When the prayer was finished, it's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith into the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as the Sealed Verse. NieR and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed the gold had been found in most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, NieR mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle, and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a vision of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does this mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is gonna sound odd, but I had feeling I've seen you before too. NieR tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. NieR gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be one of the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Fucking finally!
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes.
It took a lot.
A touch too easy, if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
That took me a lot of fucking reading. Holy shit. The fuck? Hold on, I forgot how to... How the fuck did I forget? Oh, what the fuck? That took forever. What the fuck? Wait, could I have gotten an ending if I got one of the riddles wrong? Whew. I wish I could meet Kaine. I wish I could meet the Kaine lady NieR had told me about. I bet she's really nice and always says nice things. I wonder if that's what my mom was like. I don't know what your mom was like.
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Can you believe that shit, Kaine? That shit was annoying. Okay. Whoa! There she is. This thing runs fast as hell. I was tired today, so I stayed home and hid in bed. I could still hear Devila sing from somewhere, though. She said something, listening to her songs, maybe, I don't know.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great.
Oh.
So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
I'm never reading like that ever again, bro. That reading was something else.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Oh, you want... Which job should I give you first? Come back whenever...
I'll be back. What was I about to do? Oh, I was about to go collect some mouse tails and some, what is it called? Lizard tails, yeah. What's up, Kenny? See if I can see any lizards. Oh wow. That's kind of not bad. Let's see if I can see any lizards. Oh. That was kinda running up on me. Nah, I don't see any lizards. Oh my. See if I can see any lizards. What the fuck? Do you see any lizards, kinda? Can I kill birds? I wanna kill a bird. I guess not. I'm honestly just looking for lizards. And I'm about to go look for mouse tails. I don't know until later. Bro, hit it. I might as well go to that cliff and sunset. Oh yeah, I forget they teleport if they get too far away from them. Or you get too far away from them. Okay, seafront. Oh shit. Bro, let's fucking go. Or where the fuck that was. Sorry, sometimes I just forget to speak. I wanna go here. What is that place though, for real? Giant spiders. Am I not supposed to be in here? Oh shit. Why the fuck did it go so quiet in here? Am I not supposed to be in here? Huh. What the fuck? Alright. What? I passed the dude's house? Oh.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Surely nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
Ew.
Wow, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh, God.
Okay. Just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You see...
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
I'm gonna get off here for tonight. NieR Replicant tomorrow? Okay. Or whenever.